Kit Kats can read. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video, and in today's video I am bringing you a tag. I haven't done a tag video in a while, and I've been seeing everybody doing this because I know we're like midway through the year now, and I'm really excited about it, and it sounds like a really decent tag for me to do. So I'm going to leave all of the details, including the creator of this tag and all of the questions and so on and so forth, down below in the description box for you to check out. And let's get started, as there's several questions to this tag. So question number one is, what is the best book that you have read so far this year? So for me, my best book this year so far probably has got to be Letters to the Lost by Bridget Kemmerer, and I did do a non-spoilery book review video on this, so I'm going to link that down below in the description, where it's going to tell you all about my thoughts and stuff. But just to sum up, this book was really good. I really liked how it was developed and done, and how these two characters just got together. I just think it's really cool. Basically, this book is about this girl who writes letters to her dead mother at a grave, and then one day this boy who works at the grave, he suddenly reads her letters and he ends up replying to these letters, and they then develop this relationship, and it's just really cute and it's really awesome, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. So question number two is, what is the best sequel that you've read so far this year? So for this one, I'm actually probably going to have to say More Than We Can Tell by Bridget Kemmerer, which is like the sequel spin-off to Letters to the Lost, and this goes on to the best friend of the main guy character from Letters to the Lost, and he ends up like meeting this other girl, and they have really sort of like dark secrets and that sort of thing. And yeah, I really enjoyed this book as well, and I also did a non-spoiler book review on that, so if you want to know more on my thoughts in detail, then it's linked down below in the description. Question number three is, what are some new releases that you haven't read yet but you really want to? So I'm going to list three for you guys. First of which is The Bookshop Girl by Chloe Coles. That one I really want to read because obviously a bookshop girl. The next one is The Kiss Quotient. I've been seeing this going around. It's a chick lit sort of novel, and it sounds like right up my street. And the next one is Save the Date by Morgan Matson, which is a book that has literally just come into my mailbox very recently, and it's come out this month, and I'm very excited to give that one a read. Question number four is, what are your most anticipated releases for the second half of the year? So again, I've got three choices for this one. The first of which is the new Catwoman book that is going to be by Sarah J Maas, which comes out in a couple of months' time. And then we've got What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera, which I know a lot of people are anticipating. That's coming out a bit later on in the year. And then I've got The Darkest Star by Jennifer L. Armentrout, who is one of my auto-buy authors, and this book just sounds really good, and that's coming out way later in the year as well, and I'm so excited for all three of these books. Question number five is, what is your biggest disappointment this year? So actually so far this year I haven't been massively disappointed by a book, so for this one I'm probably going to go with a book that I have given a lower rating than the other books. And to be honest, with this year so far, my reading's been really good. I've given a lot of books 5-star ratings, but I've only given a couple of 4 stars. So for the 4-star ratings, I gave Turtles All the Way Down by John Green, and also I will talk about this book because it was very hyped up, and I found that I didn't actually love it, and I was in a way disappointed because I love The Fault in Our Stars. It's one of my favourite books, and this book just, I don't know, it just wasn't as amazing as I was hoping for it to be, so I was a little bit let down with that, if I'm honest. Question number 6 is, what is your biggest surprise of this year so far? So for this one I'm going to actually say The Smoke Thieves by Sally Green, because I don't often like fantasies, especially just sort of like high fantasies or even young adult fantasies that are a bit different, and I didn't know what I was going to think about it, and actually the book really surprised me, and ended up really enjoying it, and yeah, I can't wait for the sequel to this book. And my non-spoiler book reviews on Turtles All the Way Down, as well as the Smoke Thieves videos, are going to be linked down below in the description if you want to check more on my thoughts. Question number 7 is, who is your favourite new author of this year? So an author that I've discovered that I like her books of. Comes to no surprise with this question, it's got to be Brigid's Camera, because I have read Letters to the Lost and More Than We Can Tell, and I know she's written other books as well, and I definitely want to give them a read. I know there's a book series starting with the book Storm, which I do actually have, and it's very different because I think it's just sort of like got superpowers and stuff in it. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that, but yeah, I definitely look forward to giving that one a read at some point. Question number 8 is, who is your newest fictional crush? So for this one, I was looking at all the books that I've read this year so far, and honestly the character that jumps out is Jem from the Infernal Devices trilogy, and I've only read the first book, but he was just definitely, I had a major crush on him. Like, as I was reading, every time he came into the pages I was like yes, and I just really enjoyed reading the book whenever Jem was in the book. And this leads on to question number 9, which is, who is your favourite character from this year so far? So yet again, I was looking through the books to see if there's anyone different, but Jem is also my favourite character so far this year. I was looking to see if there were any females that jump out, but honestly Jem is just like an amazing person. Just, he has such a heart, and yeah, I completely fell in love. Definitely my favourite character. Question number 10 is a book that made you cry. So I haven't actually cried at any books this year. I haven't even cried with laughter, if I'm honest. It does take a lot for me to actually cry at a book. But I did reread All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven, which is one of my favourite all-time books. And I suppose I could say I can put that book down. I didn't actually like cry as such, but I suppose I can say that I cried inside because it really just sort of hit me here again, and I love it so much, and it just is so powerful, and yeah, it's really awesome. Question number 11 is a book that made you happy. So for this one, I'm going to have to say Sweet Thing by Renee Carlino. This is a new adult novel that I owned for a while and I hadn't got around to reading it, and then I finally read it, and it was just, I don't know, the storyline was just so good, and there were so many moments where you're just like, come on, and then it just really made me happy. And especially when like times were sad, just somehow happiness just overcame it, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. And if you would like to check out my non-spoiler book reviews on Clockwork Angel as well as Sweet Thing, then they will be linked down below as well, and I will also have linked All the Bright Places down below too. Question number 12 is the favourite book to movie adaptation that I have seen this year. So I can say a couple that I have seen. So that would be The Maze Runner, number 3, The Death Cure. I watched that and my god, just all the feels, especially like towards the end. I really enjoyed that movie actually, and me and Ben did like a little marathon before we actually saw it, and Ben was like, yeah, I'd love to go see like the third movie with you, and as we watched it, like, we really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was really good. The other movie that I would say I loved as well is Love, Simon. My goodness, just it was just so funny as well as quirky and cute, and yeah, I really enjoyed that movie, and I really want to get it on DVD actually, so I'm gonna save up to try and get that because my car insurance is due in July, so that's gonna take some money, so I'm gonna have to sort of make a wish list to get to Love, Simon. But yeah, I really enjoyed that movie. Question number 13 is a favourite video that I have done this year. So to be honest, I haven't done a lot of videos this year, and I have been kind of consistent with the same sort of videos because I know that you guys do enjoy them, especially my weekly reading vlogs. And obviously I do like the wrap-ups and the TBRs, so I haven't like been doing any different sort of videos, like quirky different sort of videos like other people do. So the one video that I had to honestly think about for this one is probably the weekly reading vlog where I had my video clips when I was in Wales, and I filmed those on the very last day, and just to have those in a video vlog, I don't know, it made me feel really good because it just is good memories, and so I can look back towards that vlog and be like, yay, because the footage is in there. So honestly, that's probably the video that's made me the happiest this year. Question number 14 is, what is the prettiest book that I've purchased this year? So I haven't actually purchased too many books this year because I was looking through on my Amazon list and I couldn't even see things on like Book Depository or even Wordery. So I've been really good with my book buying this year, which is really good ever since like before going into a new flat and even being in my new flat where I am now. I've just been really good with my book buying, especially since I've been here. I've literally been like pre-ordering probably 2 books a month. And when you think of what I used to be dealing with, yes, I still have a book haul each month because I also receive review books, but when it comes to book purchasing, I have been really good, and I'm so proud of myself. So the one book that I can think of which I have yet to actually haul is Furyborn by Claire Legrand. I just think this book is really pretty, and I just love how gorgeous the front cover is and like the deckled edges and everything. And yeah, I just think this book is probably the prettiest book that I have purchased this year. And the last question is, what books am I planning on reading until the end of this year? So that question is really hard because my TBR changes like all the time. Even when I specifically sort of set a TBR, it just never happens. So what I've been doing lately is I've been making a flexible TBR where I list quite a lot of books that I would like to sort of like read, and then I pick and choose from those books. So it's not as if it's like a TBR like I will read this book this month. It's a TBR of like, these are books that I would like to read. So it doesn't put too much pressure on me because I'm a mood reader. I pick and choose and move books around and so on and so forth. So really it's, to be honest, the books from the back of this bookshelf, but I will be doing a video at some point where I will list books I would like to read before the end of the year. I'll probably list about 10 books, or it could be 5 books just to make myself feel a bit better, like 5 books from this bookshelf probably. But I will definitely do a video to share with you guys because I'm not as certain at this point. So there you go guys, that is the end of the mid-year book freakout tag. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. If you would like to do this, then feel free to do so. There's no point in tagging anybody because this video was done a few years ago and everybody repeats it every year halfway through the year, and I just thought it would be a really good tag video for me to do just to sort of like wrap up half of the year, and it just sort of spurs me on to get some more books read. I've only read about 16 books so far this year, which is pretty poor. I'm about 7 books at the present time behind my Goodreads goal, which is really bad. I should be in the 20s at the moment. So I need to get kick-started unfortunately and get some more books read and focus on reading some more books because my procrastination lately has been absolutely terrible. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you are new to my channel, then please feel free to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and if you don't want to miss a video, then please hit the bell icon and that will notify you as soon as a new video is uploaded. But all in all guys, keep smiling, keep reading and be happy. Have a fantastic day. My name is Katie and I'll see all of you wonderful awesome people in my next video. Bye!